We'll get it.
We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Greetings, everyone. We'll give it a minute to pop open, get our chatty chats over here. Turn on this so we can see. And hello, hello. Look who we have here. We have Jean and Shawn, of course. And hey, sorry. Okay, let me turn down my phone. I get
That was mine too.
double stuff here. World of Michael Trent, greetings. Thank you for joining us today. I'm drinking a beer. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Handcrafted by Gaz. Hello, hello. And Jean, did I say Jean? I don't even know. You guys, I'm sorry I'm late. It's my nails' fault. But I'm excited. Once again, we have Shawn from Manley Made Minute hanging out with us, and we're going to be playing with Anthony's Papercraft. And if you guys, let me click this. Go to channel, World of Michael Trent. I'm going to share his channel because he is also a designer now for Anthony's Papercraft. So if you want to see more Anthony's Papercraft goodies, head on over to his channel and sign up for that. Cordelia, hello, hello. Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper, hello, hello. And hello, Deborah. All right. So hello, Shawn. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. You're just so rushed from getting your beautiful nails done and rushing in on this. I was like telling her, she's like, I would have never been able to get this up and running that fast, but she's probably done it so many times. So
right.
Yeah, happy to be here. Excited to do some APC stuff.
APC, yes, Anthony's Papercraft. So APC, you guys got to remember that. Put an S on the front for S, APC 10 for to use Shawn's code, and you can only use one code at a time. But that 10, you can save 10%. Like this week, you could use Shawn's code. Next payday, you could use my code. I'm sure Mr. Michael Trent will be getting his own code, but I don't know that if he has it yet. But yeah, so the codes are going to look like Shawn Anthony Papercraft 10. And then mine is Elizabeth Anthony Papercraft 10. And those will save you 10% on regular priced items. It will not work if you have sale items in the cart. So buy your sale items, fill that out, and then purchase your regular priced items with your discount. And you can drop a note. You know, he's a small business. He'll see that you had 2 orders. Yep. You can contact him about the shipping and stuff. But yeah, so what? Now my mind just took a hiatus. I spewed out a lot of stuff there. Judy B, hello, hello. Uh-oh. What is her secret?
Cordelia. Hey, Cordelia. Jean. B2. Hey, guys.
All right.
Yeah, she said something about the secret. I don't know if it's because we were running late and it was your nails. I'm assuming. I don't know what she was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. But oh, and Craft by Jay has popped in. Hello, hello.
Oh, hey, Jay.
Lots of crafty friends hanging out with us today. Michael does have one, but he doesn't know where he wrote it. But if he can find it, he can post that in here too.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys, I'm so last minute. You guys know I'm so last minute. So let's talk to Shawn. What are you working on today?
Sorry, my camera's so zoomed out. With going through this camera here thing, I use a GoPro and it's pretty zoomed out. I'm gonna do something fall. I wanted to take kind of Anthony's stuff and just, you know, they're not, the ones I'm using they're more springy, I guess, because they're flowers. So I'm gonna go turn these into a fall card. So I'll just bring this up. I'm using, this is the floral background too.
I love that one.
And I'm gonna do some watercolor and some ink smushing with it. And then I'm kind of gonna do a card layout. If anybody's watching the Simon Says September, and all the new releases, there's kind of this trend of like florals kind of being around the edge. And they're die cutting them out and setting them all around the edges and down at the bottom. And I'm going to kind of mimic that, but in a fall fashion with this one. So,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, we'll do some embossing and ink smushing and watercolor.
Fabulous.
How about you?
I was going through the stuff, and I haven't used the corner poinsettia yet. So I'm going to use that, and I haven't used the butterflies. So I think I'm going to use them together. And
Making sure that butterfly is like a Christmas butterfly. Is that what you're thinking?
yeah, I mean, butterflies, I know they're not fluttering around at Christmas time, but we could.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Maddie. Next time, I'll spotlight him in a little bit once he gets started. But yeah, we'll have to figure out his little GoPro. Get him an arm so he can pull it down. That's what mine is on. Mine's on an arm because mine's a webcam and it don't zoom.
Yeah, it doesn't zoom. It does zoom just a tiny bit, but like I couldn't do it now because it's hooked up anyway. So
yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
When they have questions, we'll zoom. With Zoom, yes.
I'll just do this. This is my Zoom. I'll just hold it up with my hand. I do have an arm. This is my arm, right?
Right? Just look at this.
I don't have those butterflies. I have like he has the full cover stamp one. That's the only one I have. I don't have those ones yet.
Yeah, I got this one at Stamp Away last year. Not even this year. I got it last year.
Ah.
But
I like those,
yeah, I haven't used it yet. You know, we might just make two different cards because I just thought of something that might be really pretty with the butterflies. And yeah, so we're gonna do the butterflies first.
Yeah.
Because I'm psycho. And I just, oh no, come out you. We're gonna pull out my favorite black hole paper. My favorite is paper.
Is that all one stamp or are those individual? Like that's
they're
not
individuals, so you can stamp one or all of them. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like them. They're cute. Gaz says I found a webcam had a zoom function. I found it hiding in the settings. Yeah, I've tried all the settings on this, and with my setup, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. Linda G, hello. Linda says, driving, but listening. Thank you. Thank you for only listening. Don't have an accident.
Right.
Funny thing, I was driving, chatting with Shawn because I was running late.
Yeah, I was just praying you weren't going to hit somebody, and I'm like watching you on camera or something. I was like, just get home. Just get home safe.
Oh no, my whole focus was on the road because you have to. Otherwise, somebody would hit you here in Ohio. Although I almost hit somebody the other day. I was driving angry, and I try not to drive angry, but I tell you, traffic set me off, and I changed lanes and didn't do my double check. And yeah, I almost creamed somebody, but they were nice. They didn't even honk. They must have known. I don't know.
They must have known.
They must have known I was having a bad day.
I told you, try Atlanta traffic. There's just nothing like it. I'm telling you. And
yeah,
here, I've been told in Atlanta that Atlanta grew up basically as a town around old horse trails.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think there's a straight road in this town, and then everything merges. So you can, doesn't matter what lane you're in, eventually it's going to end, and you're going to have to go to the middle. And I think that's just what merges everything here, is it just ends at some point.
That's too funny.
And you really can't go anywhere here without a GPS. No matter how many times you've been there, you just better use your GPS.
Cordelia says, I'm just trying to get a better look at Shawn's body art. I know. I asked him about it too a while back when we first were chatting. You have some beautiful tattoos.
Oh, my tattoos. Yeah, here. Zoom in.
Hold on a sec. Let me go onto the Zoom and let me pin you. That'll let everybody see that beautiful artwork up close. Look at that.
Like a big ginger flower, mountain laurel, and all a bunch of water. This one's just a pair of shears and hair, because I was a hairdresser for like 20 years, so.
That's insane. A hairdresser, now you work at the airlines and do card making.
Yeah, it took a totally different spin. There's a portion of hair that I miss. I think it's just the freedom of schedule and the creativity part of it. But my body was just given out after 20 years and blow drying and that hands up all the time. My body was just given out.
Yeah. I bet. And, that's a lot of standing and walking and interacting with people and stuff. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have, let's see. Gaz says that's a gorgeous set of arms, right? I agree.
Oh my gosh. I don't think my arms have been ever called gorgeous, but I'll take it, I guess.
Arms, I like arms. Arms is one of my favorite things. And my husband has great arms. And his are sneaky arms, because if he's just being relaxed and chill, you don't know that his biceps like double up and then till he flexes and it's like, oh my goodness, he's got crazy arms. People are like, what on earth? But he doesn't do any belt or any lifting of weights or anything. They're just oddly fabulous. I don't know.
Does he have a job where he
yeah, he used to work at a lumber mill, but even before that, when I met him, we were working at a gas station in Washington, of all places. And they were that fabulous then. So it's just weird. He's magical.
Was that like something? So do you look where? Is that something that you would have looked at? Like, he's got awesome arms. I'm gonna date this guy. Was that like a thing? Like.
No, actually, the funniest thing is I used to deliver donuts to his gas station that he worked at, and the first time I saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, I could marry that guy. I don't know. It was like an instant crush. It was really embarrassing now that I say it out loud. But yeah, I'm so glad you guys cannot see my face right now. Holy crap. But yeah, and then my donut delivery job, they're like, oh, we can only give you 8 hours a week. And I'm like, wait, what? So I had to find another job, which I wound up working there at his job. And he actually dated my cousin first. And I was kind of disappointed, because I'm not a people-y person. I wouldn't even know how to tell him, like, hey.
Right.
And she's like, do you have a problem? And I'm like, well. And she's like, well, why didn't you tell me you liked him? And so she dumped him and told him to go out with me. So, yeah.
Was he like afterwards like, oh, wait, like, you're the donut girl?
No, he knew that when I started working there. He's like, very friendly, super, and like, he talks to everybody. He's just too friendly sometimes. Totally opposite of me. The neighbors say hi, I just smile and nod. The neighbors say hi to him. He's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh my God, shut up. No. We're totally opposites sometimes, but
That's
Yeah.
kind of us too. Like I don't really talk to the neighbors a whole lot, and Scott stands out and talks to them all the even take the garbage out and they come out to talk. I'm like, I'm just no, I want to take the garbage out and go back in the house.
Right? Like, I am not peopling today.
No.
But yeah, he just, and then, you know, we started dating. Not even a year, he proposed, and then we had kids. Then we got married because the gas station we were working at was like, you can't get married or I'll have to fire one of you, and it was a whole hot mess. We wound up having kids first, then getting married. But we've been together for, my son is, oh God, that's so pretty. Ooh, you guys, I wish you could see the Versamark on this. It's really pretty. The butterflies are gorgeous.
What are you just on black cardstock right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna, I've used some Wow embossing powder.
Okay, that's what I just did too.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got some Seth Apter. It's new. Mr. Jim Eber. He's sometimes in our chatting McChat. Yep, he's here today. Hello, Jim.
I've seen him.
Yep. He sent me some of these Seth Apter colors, and so we're going to do this one first, second, third. We're gonna run these colors up on there. They're kind of grungy colors. So we're gonna put a little bit on this one and fill that one in.
That looks like, is that Wow?
Yeah.
I have is it Ranger? Let me look and see if it's the same one I just bought. That copper?
Well, it is, it's called weathered gold because there's like little black specks, gold specks, copper specks. It's very unique, I guess. He's got these new line of colors. I want so many of them, but they're just, I don't know, they're kind of grungy.
I just bought one. It's really cool. Crusty copper.
That sounds gorgeous.
And it's got like this, it comes out kind of crusty, glittery. I just tested it the other night. It's really cool. I was like, I didn't know if it'd be a Christmas color or not. It's not really Christmassy, but it's definitely like a mixed media kind of one, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. The funny thing, I've had embossing powders for eons, and I just recently like really got into it again, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it, but so Jim sent me some few colors, and he's an enabler. He will send me videos of some really cool techniques, and I'm just like, okay, I need that. And Seth Apter with Wow has some new colors out, and I'm just like, yeah, I need that. I need that in my life. But he was very generous and sent me these 3 to play with, and so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think we all get the I gotta have it, or I've gotta have that whole set kind of thing.
Yes, I'm terrible. I know. And Mr. Anthony is in the house. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hey, Anthony.
Okay, again, you guys, we are hanging out with Shawn Manley from Wait, your last name's probably not Manley, is it?
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it totally is, yes.
Okay, so we have Shawn Manley of Manley Made Minute hanging out with us, and we are both designers for Anthony's Paper Craft. And if you put in those codes one at a time, you can only use one at a time, but you can save 10% on your order, and you can use the codes multiple times. Gloria L says, wonderful stamps, Anthony. Yes, I love his stamps. I have some that I use every year. My favorite Christmas ones are back in stock, you guys. So you need to go check it out. And I'll pull those out here in a minute to show you my favorite Christmas ones, which I use every year.
Which one's your favorite? The poinsettia, I'm gonna guess.
Oh, I forget what it's called. I've got a little extra. There we go. Gun and oh, why am I spinning? Why am I spinning? Okay, no, please. Okay.
What do you mean you're spinning?
So I watch on my phone and it was spinning. So hopefully it was my internet and not not the live. I don't want it to go down.
No, I was like, are you like, did you spin and get dizzy and about to pass out on me? Like, what's going on?
What was that?
I thought maybe you like spun in your chair too fast, was dizzy and about ready to pass out on me or something.
Yeah, no, the spinning wheel of death. You know, it goes around and around.
Oh yeah.
And so, unfortunately, Shawn cannot zoom in, but what I can do for you guys is we're going to pin him up while I heat set this so you guys can watch him a little bit closer. We'll get it like that.
I'll get my zoom arm out here. So I'm just watercoloring. Right now I'm just doing the background of the flowers. These just variation of green just to get that for the background. I'm actually going to fussy cut these out and put them on the corners of my card base just like I have them stamped. So I'm not, it's just like I'm overlapping everything because I'm going to fussy cut it out anyway. So, and then I'll do the flowers the same way. I'll just dab, I'm just soaking it up with water so I just get the watercolor to bloom out. Yeah. And I'm doing, I don't know if they can hear me talking, but anyway, this I just did last night. I am obsessed with Tim Holtz watercolor pencil set. I just saw a YouTuber, Amy R. with Prairie Paper and Ink, I think it's called. She took shavings, put this in this Tim Holtz watercolor tray and added water. And now I've got a watercolor set. And that's what I did I have the 72 pencils. So I did 2 trays. They're not quite dry from last night. So I'm just barely dabbing in right now just to kind of pull some out because they're not completely dry from last night. So I'm just playing with the Tim Holtz stuff today. I did the ink smushing with Distress. And that's going to be my background. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like the shavings, then you just add water and they dissolve, and now you've got like a paint set. It was actually kind of cool to do.
Yeah, I haven't even sharpened the 3 sets that I have. They just last forever.
Forever. Like I had to, obviously shave them for this, but I had done the same, and I've been using them a lot, like scribbling or adding the water to them, and they still look brand new.
Ugh. So, the butterflies. You guys, we embossed them with our colors. The middle one was a little bit too dark, but I still like it. The middle one is called Mud Pie. But these are the sets after. Oh, I missed a spot. I'll have to reheat that. But, yeah. And it's weird. It's got little chunky bits in it. So it's textured-y too. But yeah, it's really pretty. So, I mean, easy peasy card with the butterflies. I should do a sentiment though. I know.
That would be like those chunky ones would be good for like a mixed meat, throw this into something mixed media kind of stuff too.
Yeah. We're going to trim this down just a hair, and then I think we're going to put a little bit of lunar paste around the edge and call it a card.
Oh, nice. I'm still giggling now. All I can vision you is like standing at the hubby's door with like a bag of donuts being like, do you want some donuts?
Yep. Yeah. I worked at the bakery at a grocery store, and the companies would order it. So at 4 4 in the morning, they'd start making the donuts, and I'd show up at like 6 and start boxing them up and then go and deliver them. And yeah, it was a lot of fun until it wasn't. I'm like, I can't live on 8 hours, you guys. Just insane. Just insane.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna pick a different color. I mean, we've got 3 metallic-y colors. We're gonna pick one that's different. I don't know which ones. Let's do refined copper because it's gorgeous. And okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any messages. Last chat, I was missing all sorts.
I haven't been watching.
I don't want to get my nails dirty. I just had them done, so we're just gonna get our...
Yeah, be careful, because they're probably still soft where you might get dings on them, too.
Actually, it's what they call a gel polish, and they're instantly dry.
Oh, yeah.
They put them under a heat lamp, and like, oh, you're dry. I'm like, are you sure? Because the last time I had my nails done was the first time I even had the gel polish. She's like, no, it's already dry. And I'm like, are you sure? I don't want to mess up my nails. She was laughing at me. She's like, no, they're dry. Trust me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's like the worst. Then you get by the time you get to the car and you got like a ding on them.
Yes.
Those are the things I don't miss as a hairdresser. That stuff.
And I haven't used the lunar paste. Is it similar to stencil butter? Yes, it is similar. Different formula, of course, just a little bit different, I'm assuming, but I only have one stencil butter, and comparatively they're very similar. The colors are just different, and I'm obsessed with the lunar paste, so yeah, I don't know.
I think Anthony was saying the other night, he was texting me about something, and because I did something with lunar paste, and then he's like, have you tried this? And he's like, it's really, like, it's smooth and really creamy, and I'm like, but I just bought some lunar paste too, and I'm loving it. Love putting it through pencils.
Oh, it's so fun. Have you tried the Astro paste, the stuff with the glitter in it?
I haven't yet. No, I just bought a set of just the regular stuff, so.
Yeah.
Like, it's much crisp, like, it's much more, like, textury though, right?
Yeah, because the base color is clear, so that the glitter just shines through. The only odd one is the frostbite with the clear glitter, because it's like really just clear.
Yeah.
And even on black, it just weird. Lunar paste? Who makes that? Jean knows. Jean knows I'm obsessed. Shushkit. This is all about Anthony's paper craft, you guys. But yeah, definitely use what you have, and I have lunar paste, so I'm using that. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But
that's what I like about some of these. Like, I'm still, like, you could still use this stuff with his stamps. Like, I know I'm mixing the colored pencils, even though, like, this stamp set, by the time you emboss it, it's really tight, so there's not a lot of space, so I'm having to push the color into it. But I mean, you'll see when I cut this out, it still works. Like, you just got to look at some of these in a different light, too. Like, it's got great design, you know what I mean?
Right.
What I like
these
about
corner ones, I love these ones.
For a person that's new to coloring, I like them because it's got a lot of the lines in there where then you just shade where that's at, and it works.
Right. Oops. And handcrafted by Gaz says, shut up, you made those palettes from Tim Holtz watercolor pencils? Yes, he did.
Yes. It took me a while, but you just literally shave in all the little pans, spritz some water in there, and then I stir it to dissolve it, and then I let it sit overnight. Last night, I I still have the pencils though, so like I can still scribble and do that, but this is just another way to use them, which is it's so cool.
Nice. You know what? I think we need an embossing folder to go with this. I think that would be really pretty.
We could do a corner of the embossing, corner of the flower or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll just show this close up. I'll zoom. There we go.
Oh, that's
so now
really
I'm just
pretty.
gonna fussy cut that out.
Fussy cutting. We have a lot of peeps here that do not like the fussy cutting.
I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. Like, well, I'd rather get the die cut if I could. Like, and this one just definitely doesn't need to be a fussy cut, but just with what I'm doing, it'll work.
I think
I'm not steady. Like I get shaky, and so that's my issue is I get too shaky.
yeah. I'm a shaker too. I just go with it. We just go with the flow. It's okay.
Yep.
Does Shawn have a scan and cut? I don't know.
I have a Cricut. Like you can do the print and cut off the Cricut. I don't have scan and cuts. That's something different. I don't have that. So
Yeah, scan and cut. You actually scan the image, and then you can tell it to pick the area and cut it out for you. I have a scan and cut.
No, just the Cricut.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
And I'm a total novice at the Cricut. I'm learning better. I've joined a couple card hops where I don't have a stamp that goes with this week's theme, and I'll get out the Cricut, and I'm still learning with it.
Where's my Cuttlebug plates? You know, I do that every time. They're exactly where I left them the last time. Don't mind me.
So Elizabeth, what would you say what's your favorite product? We can't say lunar paste because you've already said that. And tool. Like, what would you say your favorite tool is?
So my favorite product aside from the lunar paste, so it would be my second favorite would be, that's a really tough one, you know, because so many of them do so many different things and I love them for that. But
Yep.
like alcohol ink and playing there, and then tools, again, you know, different ones for different things. Like I just did jelly printing again, you know, I love jelly printing. So the jelly plate, oh, that looks nice. Embossing folders, stencils, I would think are my favorite tool because they come in so much variety and you can do so much with them. Okay, let me see if that's gonna be, I think that's gonna work.
That make a happy couple. What would make a happy instant? What would make a happy? I have a SNC and it stamps with a cut as. Oh, I see. Ephemera. Oh, stamp wheel. Somebody said stamp wheel.
Oh, I love this. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you start naming off things. Yeah, the stamp wheel. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have money to blow on the stamp wheel 2.0. Just because, yeah, I would love to have the stamp wheel 2.0. What did I do with Misty? Anybody see where I put her? She needs to come back to work. What the heck did I just do with her? Like,
She's late. She hasn't punched in yet.
No, she went to lunch because I just, we just, there it is. I moved it with the embossing. Holy moly's, you guys.
Holy moly's.
I tell ya. Okay,
And
where's the butterfly sheet?
That would be an oofta where I'm from.
Oofta.
Yeah. I said that once at work and people were like, what? Like, yeah, it's a Minnesota thing, sorry.
It's kind of fun. Oofta. Yeah, holy molies. But that's just a replacement for my favorite, you know. And we can't really say that here. Michael says, I have a scan and cut and the stamps with Anthony's paper craft cuts. So, well, with, oh, yes, okay. If I could read, that would have been so much